Scorpion, how you doing, my cutie patootie looking all this so yummy? Scorpio, welcome to your funny and your favorite Armenian guy, my cutie patootie looking all this so yummy. So good to see you here, Scorpio. Thank you so much. Haircut check and vibe check. New Scorpianas, welcome to the channel. Ask around, make yourself home, feel comfortable. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. So you are basically the one that I'm gonna be like finishing the reading, not anything, the reading, because I've done 11 signs today, and you're the 12th one. And in this reading, we're gonna take a look at your past, present, and future, see what is the main challenge, clarify, and this is gonna be you. Confirmation burps. This is gonna be your reading from June 23rd to the 29th. Okay, so by the way, I did Aries' reading, and I don't know, I hope they're okay because their entire audio, it was not connected to the mic. I forgot to plug it in, so I was just like echoing. So I'm saying echoing. So whatever, let's get into your reading, Scorpion, and see what's going on. I miss you too. Calm down, Savannah. I miss you too, Scorpion. You know I'm a quadruple Leo. My North Node is in Scorpio. I'm Armenian. Do we have a problem? Hashtag, do we have a problem? I had a one-on-one call with some of you the other day. So kind and so loving and so hot. Yeah, very kind, very loving. I just like D, you know what I'm saying? But you guys are so cool. Okay, so let's get into your reading and see what's going on. Okay, so your main challenge here in the upcoming situation you got to look into is the Five of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, there is the Three of Pentacles. So you're disappointed at something, aren't you, Scorpion? Let's talk about this. Something here is bothering you, okay? Five of Cups here is talking about disappointment, a situation that's just kind of left you wandering over there. I think there was some sort of an emotional loss or something that has happened that brought a lot of disappointment into you. We're going to get back to this and clarify, Scorpiana John. In the recent past, I'm sending you a biggest hug. I'm sending you the biggest hug ever. So in the recent past, there is a Page of Wands, the Four of Wands, and that Wheel of Fortune. Some sort of a cycle came to an end, but I think there was a lot of love. Possibly not going to resonate with every single person. Could have been the same gender, doesn't have to be same sex, but some sort of a situation here that was probably involving a very or going to lead to an exclusive relationship. It came to an end. Okay, a cycle here took place, a cycle ended, and we're gonna, maybe that's the reason why you are sad or you are still contemplating about this. Okay, so we're gonna find out more. In the present moment, there is the Three of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Wands. In the present moment, you're still doing your own thing. In the present moment, you're focused on your own happiness, on your own joy. There is a sense of working things out, wanting to continue on building what you're building. Some of you could be even making some travel plans here. I am strongly getting here in the present moment, there is potential reconciliation or a conversation that's coming in your way, which could lead to a lot of happiness. 333 on the timers, I'm saying this. Now, in the near future, there is the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Strength. Oh, the Knight of Wands looks so hot. He's a little young. I'm into older, but definitely like this energy is talking about like someone that's very solid is coming towards your way. Could be a Leo, okay? Could be a Leo, Sagittarius, possibly an Aries here. Could be Gemini, Aquarius also, okay? Or Pisceana. So let's get into, there's something is gonna work out in a way, like in the best way possible, okay? So we're gonna find out to see why this is all happening. All right. So let's get into your clarification, Scorpiana. Let's clarify the Five of Cups in the present moment. Why is this the challenge for my Scorpios? And there's actually the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There is, somebody here wants to work things out with you. If you feel abandoned, left out, or whatever, there's the Magician manifestation. Somebody here wants to work things out with you. I miss you too, I know, Scorp. I love you too. Scorpios go like, I like this guy. I like you too, thank you. Oh, Sagittarius card just flew out of the deck. The Temperance here, Ace of Cups, and the Six of Wands. So you were involved into a situation and the Hermit. Now you are probably are not talking to this person as much. Okay, the hermit, there is some sort of silence that's going on. I feel like that you are disappointed over the fact that you truly wanted to head towards the direction where there was going to be this sense of commitment here. Okay, the Ace of Cups, the Temperance, and the Six of Wands. You were headed towards that direction, and then something must have happened in the past. Okay, a cycle. We're going to see why this cycle came to an end. But your challenge here has to do a lot with the very fact that, you got to also realize that not everyone has the same IQ as you. I'm just telling the truth, because Scorpios are very smart, super smart. Not everyone has the same IQ as you. Not everyone has the same spirituality, maturity as you, and the stakes drive as you. Sprinkle, sprinkle, okay? So space is what's needed. Holding space for this person to understand what it is that they need to do in order for them to come towards you. Because you're disappointed at a situation where somebody seemed to have acted out of immaturity, and I'm not justifying. I know some of you are going to be like, well, it's not just immaturity, it's also because of their behavioral patterns. Yes, it's a pattern, cycle. So let's talk about Scorpio. Let's talk about the Page of Wands. So it looks like in the recent past, you were holding on to this wand. It was long, it was thick, it was very nice, it was juicy for some of you. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Again, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Cycle after cycle after cycle after cycle. A lot of this was happening on and off and hot and cold situation. Even the cards are confirming here as well, because the card's always going to be on point. So the Two of Pentacles in the middle is talking about juggling between two options, being in this place of like, I don't know, should I really hold on to this person? Should I not? There was this sense of disappointment and betrayal. Maybe some of you felt a little bit betrayed by this person. And for many of you could have even just, moved to a different location, or there is a long distance situation. This is talking about momentum also, okay? Travel plans also that you might have had. But I feel like that in the recent past, there was a indecision. It was a lot of questions about this person. You had a lot of questions. Four of Wands, Scorpiana, in the recent past is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Justice here, and the Star. I'm getting here arguments, fights, and you kind of maybe you even felt, Scorpio, a little bit trapped in this situation. I think some of you were like involved in a situation where there was possibly arguments, misunderstanding, miscommunication here going on. Okay, could have been a Libra, or you have Libra in your birth chart and Aquarius. Okay, so could have dealt with an Aquarius. I'm getting here somebody acted kind of like out of selfishness and also like being very detached from the situation. Okay, and if you thought about like, I want to bring peace, I want to bring balance into this situation, I strongly feel like somebody here was not really cooperating with you. So let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune here in the recent past. Even if they did, it just didn't last longer. So the Wheel of Fortune here in the recent past, my Scorpio, is clarified by the Two of Cups, Four of Swords, and the King of Cups. So here's the thing. You felt very much disconnected from this person and waiting. It looked like there was going to be this sense of commitment. It looked like there was going to be this sense of, oh, we're going to work it out. It's going to work out. Yes, everything is good. Everything is fine. But on the other hand, I am strongly getting here this energy of being emotionally disconnected. This is you, okay? Scorpio energy in the recent past, feeling disconnected from this person. And I think that's one of the reasons possibly also this cycle came to an end, because you just didn't feel like it was something worth investing your time, your energy, and your resources. Now, let's talk about the Three of Cups here. I do get this sense of here somebody could be wanting to reunite or to talk to you or have a conversation about this situation to make you, to let you know why this is all happening. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I saw this coming up earlier when I was shuffling. That's what I was looking at. Trust issues. So I'm saying trust issues. Somebody here is like tiptoeing. Somebody here is walking on their eggshells. And there is this sense of like, I'm not sure about this person. There is also the Moon at the bottom of the deck. Anxiety, doubts, and fears in regards to this person. I think this is something that you might have gone through so many cycles, but you just kind of feel a little exhausted. Yeah, like you almost want to drop this. Now, the Three of Cups here is clarified by the Queen of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Somebody here is wanting to have a conversation about healing. I don't know what kind of healing this is, but there is a transition here that somebody here is either going through or going to go through, and they want to work things out. There is a Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. There is a desire here that, they want to reconcile, reunite, and build something together. However, I do see here being very closed off. Queen of Cups, she is the only one that has the lead on top of the cup, and she's just disconnected. And I feel like right now maybe you're detached from this situation. You're like, whatever, I'm not really obsessed over this situation. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Hashtag capital letter thing. So let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles here in the present moment for you. So the Eight of Pentacles here is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Swords, and then the Ten of Cups. So I feel like many of you are in this place of like, I'm not sure if I am ready even to have family, to start family right now. And even, okay, maybe you are, but you're not sure if this is the person or if this is the right time. Right person, wrong timing, possibly, or vice versa. I just feel like that, this is about you creating something for yourself. Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Because you're tired of being in this place of feeling trapped and locked, and your hands are tied up and you don't know which direction to move forward to. So let's talk about the Three of Wands in the present moment. You're waiting on something, or you're maybe about to travel. I'm getting to your body of water here. Travel plans for some of you. You're looking into the future. Clarified by the Page of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles, and Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of you are focused on your own happiness, on your own sense of stability here. There is this focus on luxury. There is this sense of like also career and money. And yes, I mean, the one's always there for you if you want to. You can get whoever, whatever you want. But you're still kind of like in this place of like, what, I'm going to focus on my future. I'm going to see what's coming up for me, because there is something really exciting that's headed towards your way, okay? Ace of Swords here, the truth is being revealed. Let's see, why is this all happening? Some sort of truth is being revealed and talked about in the near future. The Ace of Swords here is clarified by the High Priestess, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Okay, somebody here that walked away from you. Remember when I was saying the person that walked away from you, okay, caused you a lot of disappointment? Four of Wands, this person wants marriage. They want to tell you the truth, that they want commitment. So the truth here is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the High Priestess. Your intuition, you're a very intuitive sign. Your intuition knows something is off or something was off. And yes, you are still reminiscing and you're kind of sad, and you're Five of Cups here in the near future kind of looking at the situation. But I feel like that you're going to look at it from a different lens of view, because this person is going to explain or expose something to you. And I think that one of the things this person is going to explain to you is going to be from, first of all, their true intentions of why they acted the way that they acted. Maybe this is somebody that tried to keep their options open while entertaining this relationship. Or also there is something about this person's youth or childhood. They had some sort of a trauma. So the Knight of Wands here in the near future is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. You're going to confront this person big time. You're not going to be like, oh yeah, here is the red carpet, come on in here. You're going to confront this person. You're going to talk to them. You're going to be like, hey, I've seen this as a pattern and I need to talk to you. Like, why are you doing this? Like, why is this all of this happening? You know what I mean? So I strongly feel like here that you're going to set a very strong sense of stern voice and boundary with this person to let them know that, what they did in the past was extremely disappointing. It stabbed you in the back. It made you feel extremely disappointed, left a lot of pain, a lot of questions. The Strength card here in the near future is clarified by the Lovers, the Seven of Cups, and the Magician. I don't do reversals, so the deck was just upside down. I rarely do reversals. But the Magician, the Seven of Cups, and yeah, you want to make sure you're not being tricked into it. You want clarity, and I love that about you. Let me explain how, right? The Strength card here is you're actually standing on business. We're talking about business, okay? Like business ideal. You want to make sure that when this person comes towards you and they're having a conversation and they're talking to you, there is a Seven of Cups. You're not confused. The air is clear, so I'm saying, and then you have the Magician here, which is talking about, okay, I know that we can manifest this, and let's manifest it and not maneuver this. Let's manifest it and not manipulate this, because the other definition for the Magician is also about like manipulation, somebody that misuses their power, so I'm saying, or misuses an opportunity or takes advantage. You already have been taken advantage of multiple times. So that's why you're like, I ain't gonna do that, none. I just want to know that this is where we are at right now. I'm going to be honest with you. Some of you are healing from something. I don't know. You're getting sober. You're healing from something, or someone is getting sober. That's just the energy I'm picking up on. Bravo. Okay. Bravo. Kudos to you for that. So yeah, you're standing on business and being very clear. So let's get into the advice. By the way, Scorpiana John, by the time you're watching this, I think I'm probably already in California. I'm visiting California. I'm going to Disneyland. It's going to be so much fun. I'm looking forward to it big time. So, the advice here for you, you have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You already have been stabbed in the back. You already have been hurt. You already know what's going on. I think that the advice here for you with the Page of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, speak your truth, stand on business. That's it. I know you are not the one that's going to hold it back, but you're also very caring, very nurturing, very emotional. Sometimes you have the tendency, Scorpio, to just be like, you know what, I don't know if I want to say this. What if I say this and they get hurt? What if I say this and they abandon? What if I say this and they leave? You don't, if they love you, and they do, but they're going to have to adjust, make the adjustments accordingly for them to stay and, you know, to cooperate and to work things out with you with the Three of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, because this is about you speaking your truth, standing on business. Okay, and making and letting this person know what it is that you're ultimately looking forward to in this connection, because you don't want to be in this place of confusion. You want to make sure that you both are on the same page. There is no confusion. The air is clear. Okay, and I'm also getting this energy of some of you have been waiting on this person to reach out. I'm not going to sugarcoat here, nothing. But the moment you detach and do something else, you're going to see how fast the situation is going to turn around, okay? Because many of you might have been so much invested into this relationship. I know you're all or nothing, but you got to really, really ask yourself this question, you know? Okay, I love this person, but I want to make sure that there is clarity into the air. We know where we are going. Which direction are we heading towards to? What is the label, right? What are we naming this? I'm saying? I'm like an Armenian. What are we naming this? Like, what is this about, bro? So I'm saying? So, let's see what is the Animal Oracle card here for you. What is the Oracle message here for you, for my Scorpiana? Okay, so you have Ace of Water, and that's Scorpio energy, okay? Now, to come close so I can show this and read it. So Ace of Water, the dove, it says, this is the beginning of a new emotional experience for you. It may be the first blush of romantic love, the rebirth of a current relationship, or the awakening of spiritual gifts and insights. Sprinkle, sprinkle, there's a dove. Okay, so, and today I've been seeing 666 2 times already. So this is talking about you, that there is a rebirth and a regeneration and, you know, of a current relationship, or even the awakening of spiritual gifts. You're a very psychic sign. Maybe you're meditating, doing a lot of breath work. Y'all just know in the community post, maybe you've already seen that I have an encounter with some blue beings. Really, really cool. 2 light beings a couple nights ago. It was amazing. You can go onto my community post and read about it. Without psychedelics, without any mushrooms, whatever. All natural, factual, organic. That's just how I do. I don't do those. I have friends and I know people who do that. I just don't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Breath work, meditation, intention. That's what I do. Intention, very strong. Scorpiana, North Node, intentions. I'm saying, and quadruple Leo. So he be thinking about you when he wakes up, jacks up, national anthem, hats up. So this is about you really just believing that the best case scenario is going to happen. Just detach. Detach. How do you detach? By doing something else and not putting this person on a pedestal. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So Scorpiana, this is what I had for you. I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for being in here, and I'll see you on the next one.